This is the video review for Transformers movie series Iron Man Mark 1 armor. This is the first armor that Tony Stark built at a cave with a box of scraps. And as you can see, it's much bulkier than later iterations of the armor. There's some very nice detail work on this. You can see kind of the asymmetrical welds on the chest. Don't know why my camera is suddenly deciding not to focus. There we go. Oh no! Okay, we're gonna be like, there we go. You can see all the nice detail on the chest and inside and the gears and stuff. On the inside of the arms, the kind of tank treads on the legs to help locomote it. Just overall very, very cool. He does have a waist swivel. He doesn't have the mid-torso swivel like some of the other ones, but he does swivel at the waist. He does lose some wrist articulation. The forearm guards kind of keep his wrist from being able to turn. But other than that, he's got more or less the same articulation as any of the other figures. He's got the same hinge and swivel ball joints. His knees do bend. It can be a bit of a pain sometimes. They're very tight. This guy's probably got the most solid joints of all the figures I've gotten. He's got upper arm movement, both rotating and hinged up, hinge and swivel elbows, hinge and swivel hips, hinge and swivel knees, and hinge and swivel feet. All the feet don't have a whole lot of range of movement, again, just due to the armor. He does come with his missile launcher. Looks kind of like a flamethrower. It's pretty much the only weapon this thing had in the movie, and shoots a orange missile. It looks like it may be the same mold as the missile that comes with movie War Machine, just molded in orange plastic instead of red, but I haven't actually had them both directly side by side to compare, but I'm almost positive that's what they do. I can't imagine why they, when it looks so similar, why they wouldn't just use the same missile. Probably just a little cost-cutting feature. And he does come with these cards. They say 3 armor cards. There's one with the head and arms, one with the leg, clear one with the legs, and then a solid white one with the body. And it says Iron Man card, www.ironmancard.com here on them, which as of last check just redirects to marvel.com. I think there may be some sort of thing you can do with, like, if you also look as you put these together. That kind of forms a code, and I'm wondering if maybe you can type in this code on ironmancard.com and get specs on the various armors, like, because you can kind of mix and match if you want. If you want to put here's the Mark IV's legs and body with the Mark I's head and arms, which again makes up a different code there. So I'm wondering if maybe there's some little game or something you can play with those. But I guess we'll find out eventually when ironmancard.com actually goes live and doesn't just redirect to marvel.com. But yeah, each of the armors come with those in the stand, which also allows the stand's got 3 slots for each of the cards here, and allows for the cards to be displayed behind the figure if you want to do so. The one thing I don't get on the Mark 1 is that they put the peg holes at the front of his feet instead of in the heel like on every other figure. Although I guess that is where the hinge is. I guess that makes a little bit more sense. Although I still don't know why they didn't just find a way to put the well, yeah, I guess the hinge is part of the foot, so they could have just, I don't know. But anyway, all the other figures were able to sit more squarely on the stand because the peg hole in the back of the foot, he's kind of sit at an angle if you want him to look forward because of that peg hole in the front of the foot. He's got to sit at a bit of an angle, but nothing major. I generally don't display them with the missile launchers, any of them, because I think they're just kind of play value added items that look ridiculous actually on the figures, and I think they're just there to kind of keep the price point, make you feel like you're getting more for the price. I generally just throw the missile launchers aside. But there he is, Iron Man movie version Mark 1.